So this is a double bottom or double top, sorry, trade I got in a couple minutes ago, about 10 minutes ago. My entry is off this rejection right here in the 5 minute. So I'm waiting for it to break structure right there and then continue towards the downside. So double bottom, possibly it already formed, but it's possibly gonna go all the way. So let's see. Hopefully by 2 p.m. Eastern time. It's Wednesday FOMC, so I'm expecting my fundamental analysis for price to drop sometime just before 2 when news breaks out. So double top, it's pretty clean too. It's a clean double top, so hopefully it'll fully play out. All the way down here at least. So let's see. Price needs to break structure, that line, for indication of a bullish trend to continue. So let's see. Just so price is breaking structure. Just need to continue towards the downside. Need to close below this line. If you look at the 1 minute to get a deeper picture, you can see the trend is pretty strong on the downside. And this is a double top. The 1 minute. Boom, boom. We just need price to continue on the downside. You can see it's going. Rejecting off the VWAP. You see the 5 minutes. I'm expecting some green candles before another continue towards the downside, so a pullback is expected or is normal. And I am recording on my phone, which I also trade on, so I might have to pause, make a second video to show you guys the results. But I do expect to be in here on this trade until at least 2, probably just after 2. Price rejecting off the VWAP. And then let's see, maybe the second candle, or even this candle if it closes below that line, 38.68. We need it to close below to confirm the downtrend. And you can see price close just, you can see it below or right at the line, but it's still looking like bearish diversion, trend continuation towards the downside, or reversal. So this is the green candle that I expected. Buyers are gonna come in, and then let's see if sellers are stronger than the buyers. This is a big pullback. Price could go back to my entry, but my stop will be if it trends above the yellow line, which doesn't look likely that will happen. We need to see if sellers can match the buying pressure that's happening right now. It's an engulfing candle. I mean, it doesn't look too good, but it's not, I'm not worried about. I feel like this is a buying trap. a big green candle. Oh no. Let's see. I entered on a double top pattern, but now this is kind of looking like a head and shoulder is about to form. Might be a good time to add another position, but I'm gonna let this candle close to see. But it's kind of looking like a head and shoulder pattern forming. Laptop. So price is coming back to my entry. Hoping it doesn't stop me up. I'll hold a little bit just to see if it's not a fake out. But it does look like this could be a possible head and shoulders pattern forming. I don't know. That's what I'm hoping for at least. But you don't trade with hope, so it's like our risk management. Whether I win or lose, it's not a big deal. If I lose, it's a small amount, but if I do in this trade, it'll at least be like 3 times my money if it gets down to there, which is pretty doable. I'm pretty sure it could happen. So I do expect to be in this trade until 2 or just after, so maybe another hour, less than that. But I might have to make a second video just so I could like monitor on my phone and stuff like that, because there's no action right now. It's either I'm gonna get stopped out if it passes here, or it's gonna be a head and shoulders, price reverses, and then go down towards there. So I'll update you guys in a few. So just to be clear, my stop is here, 39 or just above, so we'll say 39 or 540, I'll say it, then I'm definitely wrong. But my target is around 36, so we'll see which happens first, if they both happen, or do I get stopped out and then it goes to my price, or let's see if the trade wins or lose. I'm definitely gonna make a second video. I'm not trying to hold my phone for the next half hour, but let's see what happens. I'll give it 5 more minutes. Do I get stopped out in the next 5 minutes, or what's gonna happen? Let's see. Make this a 20-minute video, so I'll give it. Oh, just let this candle close. So like 4 more minutes. This is Tesla. Kind of mirroring the same thing. This does a head and shoulders too, then or a waterfall, double bottom. Let's see. Oh, this is my entry. If I don't get stopped out, I'm gonna add, but I'm gonna let this kind of close to the side. What happens? You can see price is rejecting from the resistance line. Let's see if it could break or not. Price is rejecting off that line, so it could be a possible head and shoulders. I might add the next candle if I don't get stopped out. Got about a 1.5 minutes until this candle closes. 5-minute candle. So we'll see if it closes red or green. Then I'll make part 2. But I already see the rejection. There's a reaction that I was looking for. But we go wait for more confirmation to see. about 20 seconds till this candle closes. 10 seconds. Let's see if it's red or green. Okay, it's a green pin bar. Let's see if I get stopped out. Price is going. It's rejecting off that line. My stop is like above the line a little bit, because it could just do like a wick above and then reverse, but I want to see what happens. I'm about to get stopped out, or maybe not. Oh, this will technically be a stop. I said 540, right? But I'm just gonna hold to see. I want this to close. If it doesn't close above that line, then I'm not stopping. Some bullish move here. Like I said, my risk is not substantial, so me holding my stop or holding to see price a little bit is not a big deal. But if you're risking a lot and stuff like that, you should never decipher or go against your stop loss. Make sure you follow your rules and all that. But I did say I'll get out at 540, which it didn't really go, but I'm looking to see for confirmation if price is gonna reverse, which it still can. As long as it doesn't close above that yellow line, I'm still good for the trade. So I'll wait for this candle, and then I'll make part 2 and then the results, but we'll see. So 540 will be like my stop, but I'm hoping price can stay below this yellow line and continue towards the downside. My target is 536 around there. We'll say 536.50, but you know, I might not go all the way to 50, but 536 definitely around here. But let's see. Get the results on the next video. 2 more minutes, a minute and a half for the candle to close. We'll see what happens. Could it close below or above the yellow line? Let's see. So 45 seconds. I mean, the next kind of could still go below or above the yellow line, but I'm not waiting, or I'll update on the next video. But so far, confirmation, as long as it doesn't close above the yellow line. If this kind of closes red, it's definitely gonna reverse, but if it just at least stays below the yellow line, then the trade is still valid for the downside. So Let's see, prices is fighting, buyers and sellers, they don't know. And there closed like just on the line. And this candle shows me a reaction on the downside. Look, it's stuck, undecisive. Mm. There's definitely consolidation going on right at this line. It's the 1 minute, by the way. It's a lot more dramatic. Oh damn, I stopped out of the trade. This is a mental stop, by the way, so like it's not gonna trigger if it does go up and drop, but for validation and confirmation purposes, we'll say 540 would be a technical stop out, which is kind of a tight line, but it's the 1 minute. Let's see if the 5 minute closed above. If this kind of closes above, then it could get a continuation to the upside, but I'm hoping it will reverse before the next 2 or 3 minutes. Not hoping, but looking to see if it does or not. So 1 minute, so like 2 more 1 minute candles. Try to get it below the yellow, or if it passes here, then it might continue going against me. And I do expect news comes out at 2 o'clock, so I do expect a reaction also at 2, either towards the up or downside, but we'll see what happens. So like 1 more minute will be the 5 minute close. If it goes above this line, then it could continue going up. But if this goes below, then it's definitely gonna reverse. seconds. Oh, we'll say closed above, whatever. Just gonna hold the trade still for a little bit to see what happens. My time frame is till around the next half an hour. Anything could happen, so let's see. I'm gonna make a second video to update because I'm not holding the shit. And I gotta check my broker on my phone, see how much I'm down and shit. Which probably like not even a lot. Probably down 5% on my position. This is my entry. And this is where we at. So we'll see, I don't know. Follow up for part 2. We'll see if this trade could turn around. If it keeps going against me, then the trade's a loser. But either way, I'll update. But yeah, so far, I mean, 540 was my stop, which is like here. And that is a tight stop from my entry. I mean, that's 30 cents. So this is why I'm using a mental stop, just to like see. But I don't know, anything could happen. Let's see in the next half an hour-ish, 2:10.